Mark Heath for Hope-Hempstead.com, and a new attraction of the Chamber of Commerce, and I think it's an attraction, is some mementos of the late Ivan Bright. With me are the children of Ivan Bright. We have Barbara and Lloyd and Pat, and I don't know who came up with this idea that we do this, but I sure like the idea of it, and we've got a showcase in place, and can anybody tell me what we have here? Who wants to speak up first?
We'll let Pat start.
I'll let Pat. What do you got?
Okay. Even as we were planning the funeral, we knew we wanted to put some things at the chamber because he was so fond of the chamber and the people here. And there's several pictures that include events of the chamber, but of course he had several awards, and of course his Citizen of the Year, which incidentally, luckily that was left when he had a home robbery a few years ago. They took the TV under it, but luckily it got left. So that was one of his treasures. But we wanted to bring things down here to show that he had a life.
Oh, did he have a life? That's very special to me. That was my first chamber banquet.
Oh, really?
You all were there, yes. And we have a picture that hangs up in here of that night of me and him. We were both relieved it was over with, I think. But we had a wonderful evening. To me, this just seems like the place for this, we think. I thought so. We certainly are just treasured all our time with Mr. Bright. And he always perked everybody up when he came in. So we've got lots of pictures, and this is, I guess, what, 20 or 30 years of watermelon growing?
On the big ones, it started in 73. So 34 years.
And he always enjoyed the whole idea about the big watermelons. He had one observation in his later years about how good the big ones were, and we didn't know that until we picked the big one that year and dropped the smaller one and ate it. I didn't know how good they really were, so that was sort of a first for me.
You never had eaten one before?
Not a big one, no.
I can't believe that.
Then Kevin put it on YouTube so everyone can see.
Well, yeah, I think we're going to get to see this too, as a matter of fact. So, anyway, if you want to know more about Bright watermelons, your website, Lloyd, is
Giant Watermelons.
And we're all linked up, and we have video and things like that. But we just wanted you to know that if you're visiting Hope and you come through the Cairo Fulton Depot, to stop by. We have a brand new glass display case full of all sorts of mementos from Mr. Ivan Bright's illustrious career in watermelon growing, and pictures of all the highlights along the way. And we're really proud that this has come to rest here, and we've been looking forward to it. And so that's one reason we've kind of cleared things out today, so we can make room for that. And thank you all for sharing Mr. Ivan Still with us.
We appreciate the opportunity to bring it in here.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. That's all the Bright children. They're all grown up now, of course, as we get ready to inaugurate a new exhibit featuring some of the mementos of champion watermelon grower, Mr. Ivan Bright. And I'm Mark Keith for Hope-Hempstead.com.